Cervical cancer caused by the human papillomavirus, or HPV, ranks as the third most frequent cancer among women in Trinidad and Tobago, and the second most frequent cancer among women between 15 and 44 years old. A study in 2023 conducted by the HPV Information Center estimates that every year in Trinidad and Tobago, 202 women are diagnosed with cervical cancer and 127 die from the disease. Soroptimist International Trinidad and Tobago is on a mission to educate girls, women, and even boys on the HPV vaccine and its critical role in preventing cervical cancers and other HPV-related cancers.
But this vaccine it's targeting the HPV, or the human papillomavirus. And this is a virus that is the main causative agent in cancers such as cervical cancer. It can actually cause other types of cancers. So it can cause penile cancers in boys, vaginal vulval cancers, head and neck cancers, rectal cancers.
HPV is a sexually transmitted infection. The 2023 study found that in Trinidad and Tobago, about 60.3% of invasive cervical cancers are attributed to HPVs 16 or 18.
And it happens when people are in contact, close to close or intimate contact. And it can also happen in non-intimate contacts too, but very close personal contact. And when it's transmitted, most times your body's immune system will actually fight it off. So in more than 80% of the times, you wouldn't even know that you've come into contact with it. 10% of cases can cause things like warts, and the other 10% of cases can cause cervical cancer.
The HPV vaccine is recommended for persons from 9 to 26 years old, administered in 2 shots 6 months apart. The vaccine is free of charge through the Ministry of Health. Despite the benefits, vaccine hesitancy poses a challenge.
People have questions. Why should I vaccinate my child at 9 or 10 and 11 for something that may not happen for many years to come? So for me, what I tell my patients would be, listen, it's all about safeguarding your child. We don't know what may happen, in the future. And, it is giving them that extra boost before they come into contact.
The Let's Be HPV Heroes campaign by Soroptimist International TNT aligns with the World Health Organization's goal of 90% vaccination rates in all countries by the year 2030.
It is a vaccine for girls and boys, but we want everyone to know about it. We want aunties to know about it. We want uncles to know about it. We want grandparents to know about it. And they themselves going to ask their relatives, the young ones, have you gotten this vaccine? Go and get it. There's nothing to be afraid of. Go out there. So we want everybody to be HPV heroes and, to build that capacity.
To aid in the fight against cervical cancer, the organization has also launched a comic book.
The comic book is based on kids in a classroom discussing HPV. So we want kids to be able to read this material, something that's not like medical literature, something that might be a little bit more fun, a little bit more interactive, and that they can get something out of it. And in turn, they can use it and to teach their peers, tell others about it.
And Soroptimist International TNT doesn't plan to stop campaigning at the end of January, Cervical Cancer Month. Their aim is to promote Let's Be HPV Heroes throughout 2025. I'm Karen Cozier-Phillip with your TTT News Health Check.